The Pixel 2 XL lasted me pretty much all day long. I never really had any kind of battery life kind of issues. However, I did take a few trips this past year or so, and this guy was really nice to have, especially in those camping kind of situations to where I didn't necessarily want to be tethered to an external battery to where it was just like this cord attached to a battery, attached to the phone. I can pretty much have that same effect with this guy here. This is the ZeroLemon 8500 milliamp hour battery. And really just to get to the point, I just love the convenience factor of it. It functions just fine. The case itself has improved a lot over the years. I used to have some ZeroLemon stuff back in the day. I used to have almost every phone I got some sort of ZeroLemon product from them. The case before used to be kind of hard with the button presses, but now it's fine. It's nice and tactile. I've got no complaints with that kind of stuff whatsoever. The only complaint that I have about this case, and really complaint is just a lack of a better term, is that it's so big. It reminds me of the Zach Morris phone, you know, back in the day, Saved by the Bell. It's almost that size. It's so big. Like, I can't get over how big it is. If you're wearing sport shorts or anything like that, make sure you tie your drawers because, man, this thing, it'll weigh your pants down quite a bit. I'm not saying like it's huge heavy, but it definitely adds some weight to it. Other cool factors I really like about this case is it's got USB Type-C, so you got the pass-through. You can charge and sync with this case installed onto your phone, so you don't ever have to remove it if you don't want to. So if you're needing this kind of battery life where you're not going to be around to some kind of charging source, you don't have to take it off the case in order to sync or charge through the case itself. So that's a really cool factor about that. It's pretty easy to install. All you gotta do is basically plug it in and then fit the TPU wrapped case around to the phone, and it's good to go. No kind of installation issues whatsoever. Once you get it on there, you're gonna notice that you got a really deep cutout for the fingerprint sensor, so there's no mistaking where the fingerprint reader is at because it's way down in there. Yeah, I'll let your imaginations go where they will. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's definitely big. And like I said, the buttons are nice and tactile now. No complaints with that kind of stuff at all. It does have this speaker grill down at the bottom, and I'm not really sure why it's there because it's got front-facing speakers on the Pixel 2 XL. So that's kind of, I don't know. They probably didn't need to add that part into that design, but if you know why it's there, let me know. I just can't figure out why they would put that there because of the front-facing speakers. It is what it is. It's not like, I'm not going to take points off of the case because it's got that, because it just doesn't do much anyways. Once you got the battery installed, you're going to want to long press the power button on the back of the battery case itself in order to activate the juice. So if you need to get it charged up, that's what you got to do to get that going. If you need to check how much charge is left, you just tap the button once and you can see how much is left. This came in handy this last week. I experienced Hurricane Michael, and being able to have something to where, like I said, I wasn't tethered to a cable and another battery. I had this. I knew that I was going to have battery life. I went 3 days without having any power. I had to go to my in-laws' house across the county in order to charge up my stuff. I had to charge up my stuff for a wedding, like all my cameras, the batteries, the gimbals, all that kind of stuff. It was really nice having something like this because I knew that I was always going to have some kind of charge on my phone. We had no cable, we had no internet or anything like that. One of the only ways to find out what was going on around me was through social media, so I was really needing to have something to where I could look up stuff. And fortunately, Cricket Wireless and Verizon Wireless had stuff going on to where I could still stay connected to the outside world. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe so you can see more videos like this, and I'll catch you guys the next time around.